Amid regional conflict, one real estate developer is inviting GCC Nationals to move to Dubai, and it's offering them up to 2.5 million dirhams to do so. I'm joined by the founder and CEO of R.Evolution, Alex Zagrebelny. Pleasure to chat with you today, Alex.
Thank you. Pleasure to see you in our apartments in the building.
And I'm excited to learn more about this very unique project. You have launched this during interesting times. Some would say it's very bold timing. Where did you get the idea to offer up to 2.5 million dirhams in relocation support to buyers of flats in your Tree of Life residences?
Actually, the logic is very simple, and the essence of this logic in the values what we propose with Eywa. Because I position Eywa, and not only position, Eywa is the most health conscious, most sustainable, and most well-being and longevity focused building on earth, where we combine the knowledge of our ancestors, especially Vedic civilization, together with most advanced technologies in well-being and longevity, and the sense of home is a critical part of our well-being. And Eywa is, I call Eywa as a building mother, or building guru, building guardian. And I think now, in this time, is very important that from the first step, our future residents of Eywa feel that they are in the field of love of this mother building. And the idea is that we included in our deal when someone buy a new home, so everything to support with these first steps, like a mother, like a guardian, like a guru who knows everything in this city. And now we target from the first step support that it must be, because every time when you move, even from one home to another home inside your city, this is stress. Yeah, so that our idea and what we want to propose in this actually a little bit stressful situation, but to help from the beginning to our clients to feel love of the building, which will be the next home for the beautiful family of our future clients.
And up to 2.5 million dirhams, I mean, it's no small amount. What exactly will these funds be used for?
Actually, everything which is dedicated, so that's, you have this when you buy the apartment, so then we provide you, we will find you the home, which will be for this period of time, because I think you can celebrate New Year Eve 2027 in your apartment. So that's, I think, the delivery time of the apartment now for our clients is December. But for someone who wants to move now to the most safest city in the MENA region, Dubai, so we can support now. It means we will find you in this size, in the home which can serve you until the moment when you, without any stress, you move to your new apartment in Eywa, and we will help you with everything from rent apartment, support you with any type of your, like to move the things, to organize daily routine life for you. Actually, like everything. Can you imagine that you have a mother in this city who loves you, and at the same time this mother 24/7 focus on you, and at the same time knows exactly any answers to any of your questions. This is how Eywa will serve in the future. And I want to show with this step that we are ready to support even from the beginning, from the first steps of your future life in this beautiful city, Dubai, the most safest city in MENA region. Is my opinion. I live now with my family here in Dubai, and we don't want to move from this place.
Absolutely. Many of us are very committed to Dubai. And you are offering 2.5 million dirhams in relocation services, setting people up in an apartment until their flat within your development is ready, essentially.
Yes.
You are targeting high net worth individuals from across the GCC Nationals in particular, but you have limited this offering to just 10 buyers. Why are you making it so exclusive?
Let's say, so we have very limited community in general, only 54 apartments. So like 54 apartments for Dubai, it's like private villa in London. You know, that there is, and especially with all like our amenity floors, where like we call it apartment number one, apartment of Mother Eywa, which provide everything for your well-being and longevity, from possibility to support any of your diet in the clubhouse, where we have free kitchens, we have a library, we have a place to listen to music, we have a cinemas inside, outside, we have a spa, we have a plunge pool, we have ice bath, we have infrared sauna, we have a longevity concierge, which will follow everything what you need, from blood test 1 time per 3 months if you want it. So, but all the services, from the best longevity places, from the best wellness places, you can receive inside your building. And only 10 apartments is like now is we propose it for, let's say, for 70% of apartments, which now we can propose to the future residents. Yeah, because 65%, more than 65% is already sold.
More than 65% is already sold. Now, you are launching this initiative during a very, difficult time for the UAE and for the region. We are in the midst of a regional conflict, and the UAE is obviously a focal point of this conflict. Did you hesitate to launch this initiative right now?
No, because this is the right time for this initiative. Because when the people around you can show that they serve you, not when everybody, like everything is nice, everybody happy, but when it's like to show that we are responsible for our future tribe, for our future community, Eywa community. So that we are, again, the idea of the building mother is the critical. So with all the values of this idea. And that's why I think this is the correct time when the people really need, can have the real support from the future home for the families.
And do you find that buyers are feeling cautious about relocating to Dubai right now? Is Dubai still the safe haven in the region that it's always been known to be?
Actually, 28th of February, I was with the family in Bahrain. And this was so I will visit for 2 days. Yes, if we compare Bahrain with Dubai, Dubai is the safest. Yeah, because at least how government is react, how the all let's say the military forces is in Dubai, in United Arab Emirates, is totally in different level, in a good way. Yeah, and that's why we think, and I promote Dubai as most health conscious and safest place in MENA region. And that's why we propose to our future clients that we're ready to support in this period of time with relocation.
We certainly do feel very well taken care of in Dubai. and the authorities are taking safety to the highest level.
Yes.
And for someone who is already living in the GCC, but thinking of relocating to Dubai in particular, what are the biggest questions they usually have?
Actually, it's the questions from schools to the where to buy the healthy food. Yeah, and in this case, you will have the Eywa app, and you can order everything what you need, what we chosen, and we can give all recommendation. So because again, the idea, the building which serve you is like your mother and like your guardian, is before we choose all the best. You can order the food from organic suppliers or directly from the farms. So we are growing inside the building will be 200 square meters of hydroponic farms. We grow from 15 to 20 tons of herbs, greenery, so the salads with a delivery time to your plate in 2 minutes, full of energy, full of prana.
That's incredible. Tell us more about the Eywa app. What services are available on that app? Will the concierge service be
Everything.
available?
So you have longevity concierge, which is focused only on the program of well-being and longevity for your family and for you, for your loved ones. Second, you have a daily routine concierge. Any task, any recommendations about your daily routine activities you can receive there. You have a clubhouse, which is like free kitchens inside. They're ready to support you. Tomorrow you have a guests or you need to follow very special diet. We have a kitchen for vegetarians, forks, knives only for this kitchen. We have a kitchen for preparation of meat, fish. They're independent. We have a Amakasi show kitchen. We call it Try Place, where one of the rituals of Eywa is Friday, Saturday, chef create the menu, put it in the Eywa app, 12 people accept, they can speak, he cook in front of them. There is like, because, you know, the community, the feeling of community, they reconnect people with community, reconnect people with nature, reconnect people with the knowledge of ancestors and of our modern civilization. This is the one of the targets of Eywa. We create the holistic ecosystem as a platform for future residents to live healthy, happy, and more successful.
And community is perhaps most important for families. And in previous years, many people would buy in Dubai, invest in Dubai, mainly for ROI, but now you have families relocating here. What is behind this trend?
In my opinion, the real product for the people who wants to live, this is the biggest possibility for for biggest IRR and ROI now, because the millions of square feet, which is commercial, but with the toxic materials, not balanced energies, that buildings which absorb your energy, and you are targeted to achieve your targets in your life, but you need to swim to these targets against the river flow. My task is with your home, with all the services what you can receive in your home, with the community what we create inside, is to help you to swim with the flow of the river.
So you really believe in architecture as a carrier of health?
I believe that our homes, our offices, our like places where we live, rest, love, can heal us at the same time, with the quality of the air, with the activated living water. So when we implement Eywa systems for the water in my offices or in place where I live now, when still I will live in Eywa. So this is my family dream, to live in the building where energies, where the services, where the air, water is in the perfect balance for your wealth and for your well-being.
And how do you create that environment? What is the technology behind this?
27 years of real estate development, 23 buildings, 22 years my personal practice in the beautiful science with the name yoga, and a research and development for everything which can affect and which can help you to feel better, live longer, increase your well-being, to make the actually what I create the holistic system of life, so which is supporting you. And it's again, you can be any religion. It's not about, this is about the main basic principles of the human.
You talk about regenerative luxury.
Yeah.
What exactly does that mean, and how will it impact people living here?
Regenerative luxury is yes, it's regenerative real estate. We create the Eywa is a generation 5.0 of the real estate. When the building itself became the very important instrument or partner in your life. So that again, like your mother, but 24/7, thinking about you through the water, through the air, when you feel better with each day, when you regenerate yourself. So this is like, because, for example, sustainable buildings is how to save and mostly about the planet. Regenerative is about how to serve the people, make their life better, not stabilize life, but make this life better.
How is your water different? How is it different from the water in the building where I live?
First, I think in all of the buildings, then filtration system is when the way of water is finished. In our case, after the filtration system is only the beginning of the way of water inside the building. So for example, we clean the memory of the water. With the crystals, magnets, special equipment, what we use, actually 300 square meters is dedicated only to preparation of the water as one of the most critical elements for our well-being and longevity. Yeah, because we are 70% of the water. So, and vibrations of the water, what you absorb, and the information what you absorb with the water is very critical for our well-being. And then that's why we clean the memory of the water, what water received, like these memories before, during, when they, like during the pipes or during the preparation of this water. And in United Arab Emirates, mostly all water is prepared by desalinization, and we need to clean this memory from the water. And so the first tool, 18 different type of crystals together with the magnets, water going in the vortex effect with a high pressure. Then we divide water to two flow, because the water for the showers needs to have exactly same pH level as our skin, 6.5. And for the drinking purpose, we create the pH 8. And we increase the level of the molecular hydrogen inside the water, because the hydrogen is the element of longevity. So, for example, the oxidant is very good for our brain, but it's with oxidant is everything growing faster, but at the same time longevity is reduced. Yeah, and in this case you need to have with the water as much as possible hydrogen. Then we change the charge of the water. We create exactly same charge of the water as the charge of the water inside our blood. With this charge, our body, as a result, absorb more minerals, more vitamins from the food.
The water is delicious. I tried it and it's delicious. Cheers. But I would like to know about the science behind magnets and crystals actually purifying the water.
It's not purification. Purification is at the first stage. So this purification, you have sun filters, you have like carbon filters, but then it's not clean the memory. We need to clean the memory. It's not change the charge of the water. It's not increase the level of the hydrogen of the inside the water. Then sound vibrations. Why our ancestors pray before they drink or they eat the food? Because even inside the food is a very big volume of the water, and the water water absorb the information, energy of love, energy like gratitude. Absorb this energy. When you drink it, it's heal you from inside. That's why a lot of, if we are looking to all concessions, there is special prayers, mantras, Christian prayers, which dedicated to the charging of the water and charging of the food with this beautiful energy of love and gratitude.
I love this idea, but is it testable?
Yes. Yes, of course. Yes, a lot of even scientific reports. So that's one. There is the power of water. Even the scientific movie. So what you can play, what you can watch, and what you can understand what happened in the water, even with after we influence the water with the vibrations inside the water. Because special speakers in all pools, in all places where we prepare the water, in all places where we store the water, in underground level, we have 170 tons of storages for the water. We charge this water, and this, because the water in a big mass, it's create very like big vibrations. Even to sit next to this water is your healing instrument. So that's I now, with these systems, what I implement inside the pools, first, sometimes it's, can you imagine? You swim inside the pool, and when you're under the water, your building can say to you, I love you. So because we record I love you in all languages of all people who live inside the building, plus special statements for abundance, special statements. It's not connected with any religion. It's just basic human, like it's sounds of gratitude, sounds of love, sounds, the special vibrations of the water.
And do your residents hear these sounds in the common areas while they're swimming, you said? It's playing
Yeah,
in the water?
inside the pool. But like outside the pool, you don't hear it.
When you're underwater, you hear it?
Yeah. When you're underwater, because the speakers is underwater. Usually we take the speakers, which usually the speakers is for the training of the dolphins. Because it's not not high frequencies, not low frequencies of the sound. And we need it.
Now, Eywa draws a lot of its ideas from nature and from biophilic design. Define for us, if you would, biophilic design and how you're incorporating it into the development.
Yes. My favorite architects is Gaudi. Yeah, Antonio Gaudi. And Antonio Gaudi said always that everything what we need is exist in nature. Only what we need to listen, we need to adapt, we need to try to understand the rules of nature. And this is like biophilic design, when you see in Eywa, a lot of curved surfaces where we decode the Banyan Tree with the language of architecture and design, where we have 0.5 square meters of the plants for 1 square meter of the land plot. This is another regenerative coefficient that even when you build the building on the land plot, is you create same quantity of plants, like for example, 50% it means same as a park. 70% is the same as a forest. By the way, in second Eywa Way of Water, we have a 70% from the land plot plants vertically allocated in each apartment like a gardens. So in each apartment in Eywa have a plunge pool, have a waterfall with activated living water. Waterfall create white sound, even to sit next to it. It's very good for your relaxation. You have gardens. Actually, it's like the floating villa, but with a beautiful view to the canal, you see, and to the mountains of the city with the Burj Khalifa as Everest.
It sounds like something out of a fantasy film.
It's a reality. Now you are sitting in this reality. So that's nobody can say that is hard to believe now, because we already did everything what we promised in this building.
It's not hard to believe, but is it hard to own? How much are the apartments in this development?
From first, we have quite spacious apartments. So, for example, minimum size of the living area is 900 square feet. Yeah, so in the size of some apartments in other buildings. Yeah, and we have two-bedroom apartments from 7 million. It's around, let's say, 4,000 dirhams per square foot. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, for someone who thinking in the metric system is around $12,000 per square meter.
And you're targeting high net worth GCC Nationals. Why GCC Nationals specifically?
Actually, we target the beautiful people for whom is an important well-being and health of their families. But now we understand that the most safest place in MENA region is Dubai. That's why we invite, and we have Eywa in Dubai. That's why we invite, but for example, if someone from Germany or from France decide to move, of course we will support. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like for now, again, our main idea that the journey of Eywa start for the people from the day one, so that they feel that there is someone who love, who support, who is respect them.
And this isn't all talk, actually. You have LEED certifications, LEED Platinum, and you're really focusing on wellness technology, evidently. But tell us how this technology really changes the experiences for those who are living in the building.
But again, if we start from water, then air, MERV 14 filtration system, I can block 0.3 microns, everything, bacteria, dust, everything from the air. So that's, I think, from the point of view of air, especially when you have a desert climate, sometimes it's very important for your health. In the entrance of each apartment, we have 5 types of lamps. Each type of these lamps kill different type of bacteria, mold, etc. Black mold, by the way, one of the killers of our well-being, especially in the climates where you have air condition inside, where you have difference in temperatures outside and inside. Outside 45, inside 23. If your building from the day one not prepared to against the mold, only the question of time when it will be inside, and when black mold is inside, it start ruin your health, especially for for example, my daughter, we choose 2 homes in Dubai, 2 homes in Dubai, because my daughter have very strong allergy to the black mold. So running eyes, so the red eyes, running nose immediately in 1 week. And this is what happened, some of the buildings, they full of black mold. But we prepare Eywa from day one, from increasing of the thermoisolation, Yeah, because when you have outside 45, inside 23, the temperature is going inside the apartment, and if you don't have enough isolation, thermoisolation, the point of humidity is inside your apartment. And like in few months will be something growing inside your floor. And this is another example how the technologies for us in ventilation systems, we have a robotic system for how to clean each 3 months all pipes from inside the ventilation system. This is another problem. So the Eywa as a system of future living, where we implement 16 tons of crystals inside the structure of the building, follow one of the ancient principles of the ancient science, how to harmonize your space where you live, where you work, for a healthy and wealthy life. Yeah, it's Vastu. This is what we implement inside the building too.
There are 16 tons of crystals.
18 different type of crystals, yes. Now already implemented.
And you're sourcing them, I'm sure, from all
Brazil.
over the world.
Mostly from Brazil. Some of them, for example, green jade is from north of China. Some of them we receive like from the Afghanistan, for example, lapis lazuli. They have a best one.
So you've already incorporated these crystals into the structure of the building.
Yes.
And what exactly are these crystals doing right now?
They actually the balance energies. I hope after second hour you will understand. You will feel physically the difference. I receive, because again I practice quite a lot. I'm very sensitive to the. I feel the spaces where the energy is not balanced and then absorb your energy. So that's I think many times when you are in one place, you feel that place charge you, and in another place it's like you want to run from this place. You don't understand why. Even it's happened with you unconsciously, that your body, your mind, you react to it, that you don't feel comfortable. This place is absorb your energy, and this is what we actually, this is analog of the like chakra system. I check it in first building, or what I create with this well-being energy structure was one building in Riga in 2014. In 2009, I start explore this idea, and in 2014, I finalized first building. And then I live in this building for 5 years with all of my family. And I understand how it's worked. So that's from its balance, how inner organ work, because my mother, she was 74 years old, and she already in this age have problem with the liver, let's say. And when you have this problem, like your blood is full of toxin in the morning. And in this apartment, it's never happened. Somehow it's balanced how inner organs work. And then after 5 years, I decided that this will be the part of the engine of all my buildings.
So the crystals within that structure helped heal your mother.
It's helped to balance how inner organs work. It's helped to balance the energies inside the building. In 2 hours, like you feel in Eywa, you feel like you want to smile, like
well,
you
I
are
have
now.
been here for 2 hours. I've drank a lot of water. And I feel like the air is clean, and I am feeling energized. I don't know if it's because of our conversation or because of the environment.
I think both, because the people, the community around you is affect how you feel too.
Absolutely.
And if the energy is positive, if the people around you feel the gratitude for each moment of their life, unconditionally sometimes. And by the way, this is what another task of Eywa is to give possibility to receive the knowledge. Yeah, because we create the bridge between the tons of the information what now create our modern technocratic civilization and the real implementation it in your really daily life activities and make it easy, make it reduce your time consumption, because to receive all the services what you can receive in Eywa, you need 1.5 hours to drive with your car if you don't live in Eywa. Yeah, and this is another task, that you spend your time for what is creating value in your life.
And do you think that wellness-focused homes are going to become the new standard for
Yes, of
luxury
course.
real estate?
Yes, the health-conscious, longevity-focused buildings is the future of real estate.
And is that how you are marketing this, as a longevity-focused building?
I call most health-conscious and well-being and longevity focus, and sustainable at the same time. Actually, regenerative luxury is combine all aspects for the planet, for communities, and for humans as individuals. Pyramid of Maslow fulfill all the layers of the pyramid of Maslow, from the safety to your health.
What are the layers of the pyramid of Maslow?
What are the layers? Oh, it will be like long discussion.
Another podcast.
Yeah, but you can Google pyramid of Maslow. If someone don't know, there is like from the basic safety to your education and the spiritual growth.
And when you look at the real estate industry today, what are most developers still getting wrong? Keep in mind, though, that not everyone has a budget for a flat in Eywa.
But again, first two Eywas with like spacious apartments. But the price per square foot is very reasonable for the quality what we deliver, for the materials, because it's kitchens, wardrobes, everything inside this price. So you actually you can receive the apartment even with the furniture. How you see, look around, it's beautiful. Yeah. And I don't want, to say that something doing wrong, someone doing right wrong, is I can say how I propose to live and how I propose to think for the development as for the very critical, in a good way, tool in your life. And we as developers, we are magicians and sages at the same time must be, so that we can destroy people's life and we can easily help them flourish. And by the way, all these investments in everything what is like dedicated to the health and longevity is 7-8% from the construction cost. It's like not like too expensive.
Mm-hmm. And what originally inspired you to create R.Evolution? Was it that you wanted to be a sage in the real estate industry?
I think it was my, that we have let's say, dharma, the way of development of your soul. And when you're in this road, you feel happiness. And before I have a business, I have a money, but it was like, I feel that this is like my soul is not happy. And when with my first building, when I created the R.Evolution in 1999, so that's with the first building is immediately, it's like the puzzle inside me is give me the answer, so that this is the right way. That the right way when I can, through the buildings, I can in a good way help people to be healthy, happy, and support them.
Your puzzle was complete.
and then 26 buildings.
And if you think about Dubai over the next decade, how
Yes.
do you anticipate the real estate industry here evolving during those years?
Each new year with each new projects, the developers, it's like they are trying to increase the level, so that first well-being focused buildings is not so advanced as Eywa, but I like that developers start looking to this type of buildings.
So the best way to predict the future is to create it, and that's really what you are doing with Eywa. And what do you hope people feel when they first walk into this space?
You feel calm. You feel. What do you feel, by the way?
I actually feel rejuvenated and quite relaxed. I'm not sure if it's just because you're so convincing, but I feel as though the air is clear in here. And as you know, it is a stressful time outside in Dubai, and it's quite relaxing being in this safe and comfortable space.
Yeah. And by the way, we now finalize so that our neighbors finalize the construction. Now the construction is happen inside the building. How quiet is it now? Yeah. Just like even the ventilation is totally different sound of ventilation. It's like the sound of the sea. You feel?
Yes.
Yeah, because again, special system what we create. This, you feel comfortable. You feel calm. Your feeling is you don't want to go out from this place, but I create the formula of it through the combination of all details, because the buildings, for all the history of our civilizations, was the essence of the knowledge of the civilization, because so many different science, so many different technologies is combined in the building itself.
Well, I do feel very at home here, and congratulations on creating something so unique for Dubai and for the region. And I think it will be interesting to see how many GCC nationals, or others for that matter, sign up to get up to 2.5 million dirhams in fees to help them with their moves. And it will be wonderful to see who actually makes this building their home in the future. And I can't wait to visit once again once it's completed. Thanks so much for sharing with us your vision for Eywa, Alex.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for your beautiful questions, and thank you for sharing your beautiful energy.
I appreciate that. Thanks.